Hi there, this video is going to show you how to make a mat, outline, border, edge, whatever you'd like to call it. I have covered this before in a previous video, but that time I made a solid mat, and I will just go over that again as one of the stages that you can use, or one of the options you can use. The thing that people have been using recently is the detach option, and we'll look at this first of all. So here I've got three numbers, and you can use the same principle with letters or words, but I'm going to show you using a number. So we'll choose number 5. I'm just going to copy it off here and put it on a new worksheet. So I'll just paste that. Okay, and we'll just make it a tad bigger. Now the obvious way to thicken the number to make a mat would be to go to your line and just choosing a nice thick value, and you've got the effect perhaps you were looking for. That's fine. The only thing is these two are now joined together, you can't separate them. So the way we can do that is to right click and detach line as new item, and then you can just drag it away. What you can see now though is that you've got this little white area here. This is because your fattened outline is made up of a lot of nodes. Let's just have a look at those. Okay, you can see that actually you've got two lines and they're making a picture, and where the nodes have come into a corner they've made or created this white area. I'd rather not have that white area, so I'd do it a different way. Choose my number 5 again, but this time I'm just going to have a very thin value. 1 is fine. Right click, detach line as new item, and drag it away. Now I'm going to fatten this one, so I'll choose 15 this time, and now I've got a value. Oh, by the way, use this rounded join option here, and that'll smooth the outline and won't give you any jagged points. Alright, and I prefer this look completely, so I can add an effect to it, same as my original, put them both back together. It can either go to the back, the front, depending on the look you were after. That's nice and easy, and of course on this one I chose a nice rounded font, VAG rounded, and I didn't have too many issues. Let me delete both of these and show you what I mean. If I choose this number, copy and paste, what I've got now is a font that's more angular and has got more points to it, and I think this is Tristan. So what I'm going to do this time is show you what happens if you just thicken the line. Just put 15 in again. That looks good so far. We'll make it a rounded join. We'll right click, detach the line as a new item. Now this time when I drag it away you can see I've got a lot more white areas because there's lots more angles and points on the font. You certainly wouldn't want to be using this, so we'll delete it. Select it again and just choose the lower value of 1. We'll right click, detach the line as a new item, drag it away, excuse me, and fatten it up again. Use the round join, you'll get rid of those jaggedy points. Alright, and now this is much better, and you can add your effects and put the two back together. To the front, to the back, any way is good. Alright, the other way that I used to make a mat was this way. Let's copy and paste again. Okay, this is very simple, very straightforward, and it doesn't use the detach line feature. All you need to do is hold your control button down on your keyboard and drag another 5 away. We're going to fill this 5 the same colour as we want our outline, and we're going to increase the outline as well to that, let's go 15 again, and I'm going to use the rounded join because I like it. And quite simply you've got a mat and your number. Perhaps that. It's a lot more simple than the ones we've just seen. Okay, now the other thing some of you have been doing is then using these shapes and mats in your punch and stencil tabs at the top here. So let's separate them again. To put these over into your stencils and your punches, you can see I've been doing this already. I'm just going to delete these so we don't get confused with which ones I want to bring onto my work surface. Bear with me a second while I just get rid of them. I really don't need this many. I'm just right clicking, delete, saying yes, I really do want to delete it, and off we go. That's the last one. Okay, so this is the our top image, and I'm going to just take that over. That's fine. Now then, if I took this one over, let me show you. All I would get is another 5, and it would be exactly the same size as the other one, which is not what I want at all. So what I need to do is convert this one to a picture. Before I do that, I'm just going to delete that one. We don't need two of the same size. So have your mat selected, up to Tools, Convert to Picture, leave the settings as they are and select OK. Now take it over into your punches, and you'll have one that's slightly bigger than the other, which is exactly what we want. Let's delete these. With your punches, follow the golden rule, bring over your material first and then bring over your punch. And this is our mat, so we're going to punch it, get rid of the excess behind and the punch itself, and there we've got our mat. Now when we bring our, let's bring a paper over first of all. When we bring over our original and punch it, we'll get rid of the excess. You will find that the top image will always be slightly bigger than your mat. I don't know why this is. It is the same no matter what process you use to create a mat. If anybody knows a way of putting them into the punch or the stencils tab without them altering size, I'd love to know. But for now, all we have to do is put the top one on, and then using one of the corner boxes, just play with your image until it's the right size. It doesn't take a lot. You can add your effects then and come up with quite a nice look. Okay, this can be used with words, letters, anything that you want to do, and I hope I've demonstrated one here that will be useful to you. Any questions? My email is lynnGTX, that's LYNN GTX @gmail.com. Have fun. Thanks for watching.